hottest station is now live for your enjoyment with host iamBranded.
All that hard shit, he did some time, he did the stuff that he needed to do. But that dude was so passionate about life and all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like he gave his own definition about he gave his own he gave his own definition about thug life and what that shit meant. And he lived by his own code.
Let's go.
He had that I didn't give a fuck attitude, but that dude was book smart. You know what I'm saying? He was educated. He did all the shit that he needed to do. So, you know, you got all these other people that quote that. Hold on, that dude that, you know, that's living that thug shit or whatever on the streets, gang banging, getting in and out of jail, this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? Pac wasn't really like that. He was on some book reading and shit like that or whatever.
Exactly.
I'll give you a kid in New York when he out here.
I'll give you a perfect example of a rapper who's a thug. Sibo is a thug. Sibo will go to your club, and if you talk shit to him, he will shoot you. Tupac's not shooting nobody. Sibo or Brother Lynch will shoot you.
Smack the shit out of somebody. I guarantee you. That's my thing, though. Y'all go into different degrees of being a thug. Like, I'm not saying being
No. Tupac was hard when he was around hard people. When he was around Suge Knight, he was hard. When he was around Digital Underground, he was Humpty dancing. So you got to pick your side of the fence and stay on it. Either you a thug or you Humpty dancing. But if I'm going to sell more records being a thug, well, then I'll be a thug then. But I'm not, no.
I'm convinced. Like, I mean, I don't...
Hey, you in the 916, so you know about Sibo, huh?
I grew up with Sibo. I know that Sibo will shoot you.
We know Sibo definitely. That's a different that's just some other type of shit. That's what it is.
But I'm saying though that's a thug. That's somebody that Trey D from the East Siders. That's a thug. Goldilocks from the East Siders. That's a thug. That's somebody that's got a criminal
just being
record.
Truthful on wax. Like, what about just telling the truth on all music?
He was a motherfucking rebel. He was a motherfucking rebel. He did.
Right, he might have been a rebel. He might have been a revolutionary.
You know what? Hold on. Because to me, I think, you know, I don't want people to start thinking that, you know, a thug is because, you know, they have this long of a rap sheet and stuff like that or whatever. That's far from it.
That's exactly what a thug is.
But that's what a thug is. That's somebody that's involved in criminal activity.
That's what a thug is. I mean, that's what the cops call
What I'm saying is you can have that rap sheet and stuff like that or whatever, but you can still educate yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? If you still doing the shit you did 10 years ago and still on the same corner carrying the same gun, doing what you do, then goddamn it, then maybe you are a thug and shit like that or whatever. But I'm just saying, other people that's trying to go advance themselves and trying to be able to do more than just that shit they talked about. Pac did that shit.
Somebody go get a Webster's dictionary definition of a thug right now, please.
Hold up, let me.
Oh my God! If I look up this word, I need a paycheck.
You saying you living in it? That's how you eat, Joe. That's how you eat every day. You can't be in college and fucking selling a dope. And selling dope on the side. You a hustler. You're not a thug.
Oh, but you can.
Exactly.
Oh, but you can. It's called multitasking. Because I'm so not a criminal on the outside, but
living in the streets and shit, he ain't trying to go to school. That's the whole point.
I was trying to tell. I feel you on that.
Didn't he go to theater high school in New York? Pac's not even from California. Like, I'm over it.
Acting school. He did all the shit. He did everything with the school. He was an educated dude. Like a lot of people don't even know that about this cat. And I don't know the dude personally, but I know the people that he ran with. You know what I'm saying?
I know this.
All the outlaw
people after he became famous.
Yeah,
no, he didn't. No. Hold on real quick, Amber. He was doing this shit before he became famous. He was in school doing theater arts before he became Tupac.
I said that I think he started being a thug after he became famous because it was trendy.
No, he didn't, because you know why? He was in Marin.
He wasn't ever arrested before he was 18.
He wasn't? Really?
Not for weapons charges, no.
Really? Yeah, I just need you to go look that up, Amber. Go look that up.
Oh, what?
I don't even think that matters because the original conversation was about SWV. How do we get here?
He got charged with busting out a cop, but he didn't. He wasn't even involved in busting out a cop. That's first and foremost. Secondly, he started running with some cats from L.A. And when you're 25, you're too old to start gangbanging. You start doing that when you're like 12. or 10. Right. You don't get 25 and then decide, okay, I'm going to roll with the Bloods now. That's your 12.
You didn't move to California until we were 17.
That's a way of life on the West Coast, though.
No, it's not, though, because nobody gets...
If I moved to Harlem when I was 17, can I rep Harlem? Can I get my Harlem World tattooed on my titties? No, I can't.
Oh, well, you can. But here's the thing, though, is that, see, when Tupac goes with Death Row and starts hanging out with Suge, now all of a sudden he's blooding. Because before he was from Oakland, now he's living and dying in L.A., and so, you know, they don't blood and crip in Oakland, but they blood and crip in Compton. So you have to choose your side of the fence. That's what I'm saying is that he was.
And you know what? You made a strong point. You made a strong point because let's look at it like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, let's just go with this shit with Tupac. He was all over the fence when it came to just like the ways he went about his business. You know what I'm saying? He was with the part-time thug shit. He was with, you know, he took the acting classes. He was in movies and he did all that shit before he died. So he was to me, I think personally he was trying to become a little bit better than what he was before. So
he was trying to get his hustle on, man. That was a hustle for him. It was whatever was going. If y'all feeling the gangster stuff, then I'm gonna be a gangster, because his messages were at their very best. He was sending out mixed messages because Brenda has a baby, but then he's talking about shooting and killing people on the next album.
My brother, that's what happens every day. That don't mean shit. That's like me. I could be a motherfucking killer, but if I want to sell records and I know that these young women are having babies at an early age and throwing them in the trash can, I'm gonna talk about that shit because that's what I'm seeing. So
I agree with you, but then again, your music is not 100% you, because you're rapping to whatever is going to sell you records, which is the music business. But the essence of what you're talking about is not what you're experiencing. That's not you. Now, if you were a penitentiary cat, then tell me some penitentiary stories. Don't sit up here and tell me some stuff that you have absolutely no experience and no clue about, because sooner or later you're gonna get exposed, just like Rick Ross got exposed by 50 Cent, because you can't be a thug and be a CO.
I love it.
There's pussy cops out there though.
That's true. I mean, I think
Rick Ross has the sexiest beard.
No. And he wasn't like he was saying that he was out there. He was saying that he was selling dope. Like he was a big-time dope dealer, that he and Noriega owed him some favors. But you're a cop. You're a CO. You're not moving weight. So, you know, I want to respect you, but when you get exposed for being a faulty McNulty, then you should just accept the fact that, you know what, I was trying to sell records.
But my thing, this is my thing, brother. This is my thing now. If he was a CO, if you was a CO for 2 years and you sold dope for the next 10, then what are you? You are ex-CO.
I don't know nobody that does that.
I know I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. But the nigga was a CO for 2 years.
I would not fucking do
that. Some correctional officers sell weed.
Hold on. Let V talk real quick. Go ahead, V.
I'm on the other side of the fence, so I'm not doing shit with law enforcement. I think that you can change your life and ain't nothing wrong with that, but I just don't see thug niggas becoming cops.
No, how can you? That's like a blood becoming a Crip. It's like a blood becoming a Crip. If you real with it, you can't be no thug and be cripping at the same time.
The other way around. You can't be no thug for 25 years and don't want to be a cop all of a sudden.
Exactly.
You could be a cop, but you could be a cop. You could be a cop for 2 years and be a thug for motherfucking 20 of them. That was a little.
I agree. You can't do that.
I'm gay, but I like.
But fake sells.
You can't be both.
You can't.
You can be both, because in America, fake sells.
Right, I was just saying you can, but you get exposed for what you really are. So you're.
Right, so now he's a joke, but he still makes decent music that people like to play in the nightclubs, so he's still going to make money.
Like, that's my
because back to the same argument, fake sells, because I don't think Rihanna's a rocker, but they like him.
Yeah, and I had the same argument.
I think that when it comes to that entertainment shit, I think that really deep down inside, the average common sense motherfucker know that most of these motherfuckers that's doing all this banging on wax ain't the dudes you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about their partners.
Absolutely not, because it's entertainment. It's their job. Now a lot of them is ghetto dudes, and they become, you know, something else. But then, I mean, if you're a real project hood type of cat, you don't You know, Styles P. I mean, niggas that were rapping to make $150,000, but jump out and bust you in your mouth. Beanie Siegel, like real thugs, like for real.
That's what I was trying to say. Somebody just said earlier. I don't know who said it, but y'all was saying Pac read books. Beanie Siegel read a lot of books, a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't think
well, when you in jail, you ain't got nothing else to do but read books.
Be an educated, smart, intelligent.
Beanie ain't never like that.
You're not gonna do. You're not gonna go be on the board of the PTA. That's just not what you do, because
for real. Yeah, but I mean it's entertainment though. Like Dre said, it's their job. Yeah, I mean it's their job.
Even as a street motherfucker, if you a true street motherfucker, fucking with the law in any way, shape, or form is against.
It's against the code.
It's against the code, definitely. Against the code.
Yeah, that's why you won't see that. I mean, but you know what? Let's scratch that because there's been a lot of ex-gang members that's been working with law enforcement to kind of help curb these gangs. I know a lot of ex-gangbangers used to do that shit, but I mean, to me, it's all about growth and shit. And I think at the end of the day, especially when it comes to this entertainment shit, like you do have the people that is pretty much pro the image, you know what I'm saying, pro the lifestyle. They think, hey, because this dude's rocking some rented chains and shit like that is really theirs, or they got the no, I'm just being real, like the house that somebody else owns and not them. They really think that shit is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The branded growth doesn't sell records. Ignorance does. They want you to stay stupid, stay pretending.
But you know what? If I was to put an album out and if it was 100% real and if I didn't sell not but one, then that's fine. I'm cool. As long as at the end of the day my shit comes out and it's real. Like, hey, buddy, when you drop your shit, if you know it's real,
but you already have albums out.
You know what?
Right, but see, that's not the business. That's not the music business. The music business is the business of selling music. So you do whatever's popular.
Yeah, you pick that lane. You pick that lane and go with it. Now my thing, brother, I don't know you, but my thing is this though, right? Judging by the way, the music I put out is all about the bitches, right? I go to church on I go to church on Sunday. I had an argument with somebody we having this argument now, this debate right now, but I had this argument about 2 hours ago. This girl has known me for the past 6 years of my life, right? I ain't sell no dope in a lot. I used to do that shit when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? And we had an argument. She was saying, she asked me why I don't go to church no more. I said, I don't got time right now, whatever the case. She was like, you know what, you rap and all that kind of stuff, but I know who you really are. No, you know who I've become. Yeah, I came a long way from the dope and all the other shit, and she was just like, you trying to be somebody that you not. I said, listen, I sold blow before. That don't make me know. I was a hustler. I went to school, but I was a hustler. I'm not trying to be no thug. And then she tried to tell me, she was like, I said, but I guarantee you, a nigga come to my crib and try to take some money, I guarantee you he not getting out. Bottom line.
Right.
Are you going to kill him? I said, if I had to kill a motherfucker, I would. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that, I'm not trying to be no thug. But I stick to my lane. Everybody know I put out music for the women. And like you was about to say, you gotta do whatever works for you. And that's what it is. Like, I lived that lifestyle before for a long time. But I know my image is not going to fit that type of...
See, but you know what, hey, Butter, like you said, man, you lived it, so you experienced it. You got something to... Check it out, hold on. You got something to say about it. You put it on wax because you lived it. There you go.
No, but I feel like people can change.
Aisha, where you at?
My point is this. My point is that what I'm trying to make is that people can change. Like, yeah, Pac may have been a thug to me. Like, I feel his music because I felt like he related to a point in my life that I lived. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, yeah, he was a thug. To me, that's how he put it out to me, and that's what I'm trying to make the point that, real. Like, I like his shit because I felt like I could relate to his shit. Bottom line.
Oh, I like his music. I think that he was a pretty good writer. But I mean, if you're talking about like we were talking about like for real, like I wouldn't be afraid of Tupac. Like if Tupac was living and Tupac came into the club, I'd stay in the club. When Sebo comes to the club, I'm gonna give him a dap. What's up, my nigga? I ain't seen you in a minute. But I know that if something stupid happens around him, he doesn't have a problem.
I've been in the middle of an argument with him. And what's the name? Sebo. What's up in the name? Cavio. In the middle of shit. Like the nigga came and he was really like fronting on this man. I said, this nigga's for real. And
he is no. I mean, I went to school with his brother. I know that there's not a problem. Like He will set it
off.
Is
like code word for crazy.
No, but I mean he'll go to jail. He ain't tripping. Shit, it's nothing new to him. He's been to jail.
It's for real, like code word for crazy. Like this nigga shoot first and ask questions later. So okay, in essence, we could replace crazy every time you guys just said for real.
Yeah, because
he for real. What he talk about is for real.
Because anybody gonna shoot a crowd full of people is lightweight insane. Just because somebody said something.
Yeah, I mean not like you say something to him, but like I was in Beverly Hills, and he and Suge kind of got into it lightweight. Suge was kind of looking at him. They was looking at him funny side, and he backing down is not an option for him. He don't care who you are or where you from. He's just a ghetto dude. And there's dudes that are entertainers that are just for real, ghetto guys. I think 50 Cent is lightweight like that. I think Ja Rule is like that. Ja Rule was him and his boys fighting in a recording studio against 50 and his dudes. There's some dudes that are, you can take them out of the ghetto, but they still have that. That's not going nowhere.
Like old boy to be with Rick Ross. That's what I'm saying. That's why Rick Ross talk all that shit, because every motherfucker that he's with is real. I forgot old boy's name, but this nigga is scary. No lie.
Yeah. Hey, if you don't mind, let me go ahead and get Nisha back on. Nisha, I know you had something you need to say, right, baby? Go ahead.
No, I clicked off, so I just wanted to make sure I got back in the conversation.
Okay,
and I'm trying to figure out
what's up?
I said, what happened to ladies' night? Like, we talking about pop and all these other...
Oh.
We just had a sausage fest right there.
No, we had that real passionate, convo on image and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, people say I live on another planet. Well, damn it, maybe I do, because image shouldn't be the end all be all when it comes to music. It should be the music first, and they brand and how they present themselves. That should go 1-2. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree 100% with you.
It seems like nowadays, bro, that it's the other way around. It's image first, then it's music. So
sure, we were having a debate a while ago about like as talented as Beyonce is, you could go to any black church in America and there's somebody that can sing better than Beyonce, but they probably don't look as good as Beyonce. And so that's the difference between Beyonce and Kelly Price.
No, Beyonce.
Because Kelly Price will sing Beyonce under a doormat.
But I guarantee that if Kelly Price, I bet you Kelly Price couldn't do. If you like it, then you should put a ring on. I guarantee she can't do that.
No, but is that really good music? Are people going to be playing that 20 years from now? Are people going to be playing If You Like It, You Should Have Put a Ring on It? I don't think so.
I fucking hope not.
Name a Kelly Price song they're going to be playing 20 years from now. I want to hear this.
Oh, well, Kelly Price isn't on her level, but if you're talking about comparing Beyonce's, chief rival would be Alicia Keys. And Alicia Keys' music is going to be timeless.
Nah, they're not even. I don't even think they're not on the same thing, though. They're not.
No, Kelly Price and Beyonce.
My uncle got Alicia Keys CD. He's 72.
But Kelly Price and Alicia Keys, Kelly Price and Beyonce, they not on the same level either. Everybody has
Kelly Price
Beyonce.
Is soulful.
Beyonce stuff is like more.
Beyonce
and Kelly Price you can't compare. Just like because they have their the whole different things or whatever. Like Beyonce's more
Kelly
of a
Price
dance. Kelly Price is a little, she's a little bit more different on that level.
Beyonce is this generation's Janet Jackson. That's exactly what Beyonce is. She's this generation's version of Janet Jackson.
Oh wow, she could sing a bit better than that. But I'm saying,
that she dances and sings. That's her deal. She dances and sings.
I don't think Kelly Price is commercial enough.
Beyonce
of course
bigger
not.
Than that. Beyonce bigger than that. Beyonce didn't need her brother, and all her brothers to be in the group. Nah, Beyonce do the thing for real. She brought that group up on her own. Beyonce bigger than that.
It's pretty easy to do when your daddy is kicking the girls out because he thinks that they're just as pretty as you are.
Right, but also she had the best voice out of all 5 of the girls at any time in the group.
Exactly.
Beyonce?
Yeah,
definitely.
We just naturally hate on people. That's how we are. We naturally don't want we don't. We just want.
I think she.
Oh no, I think she's talented, but when the original two girls left, and then they brought in Michelle and the other girl, Farrah. Farrah went in the group for a month because she was going to give Beyonce too much competition as far as her looks. So they kept
her
Michelle.
real name was Destiny.
Hell no. Nah, I don't.
I think that Beyonce is a triple threat.
I just think overall, she, to me, I just feel like it's everybody just basing her shit off an image. I mean, to me, I think she's cool for what she does. You know, I hella respect her and her hustle and what she's done on music, acting, you know, all the shit she's done. But you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, they're gonna look at her image first before they actually start listening to her music.
Who's the lead singer on SWV? Who's the lead singer
Coco.
on SWV? All right.
Coco.
And who's the prettiest on there? We all going to the light skin shorty. Everybody gonna say that. The light skin. Coco has the best. Yeah, but Coco has the best voice. Bottom line.
Coco was the only one who could hold a tune.
Exactly, and Beyonce
Oh.
Beyonce could hold a note for a minute straight. None of them could do that. Like, she stands out.
Well, she was the better one out of the three. I'll give you that. But if you had all of the
Michelle, hold on.
Right,
Michelle is actually pretty good though.
She was.
I don't know if y'all heard Michelle's gospel album, but she's pretty nice though.
But she not better than Beyonce. All right, let's do it like this. Let's put together a super group right now. We're gonna go Beyonce. We're gonna go whoever y'all want to pick. Jennifer Hudson. Whoever.
Heather Headley.
Whoever.
I mean, are we talking about just talent as far as vocal talent?
No, all around super group, and I guarantee you that Beyonce gonna outshine all of them. Guaranteed.
Alicia Keys.
She outshine her too.
Whoa.
Come on.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Butter, hold on. Hey, Butter.
Are you talking about dancing or singing? Because I don't know about singing.
Let me explain something to you. Okay. A real artist, or is you gotta have something going for you. Like Beyonce can sing a little bit. Alicia Keys can sing a little bit, but she can play a piano, so she could sing other people's songs.
But she can't dance.
And play the piano.
But she can't
Beyonce can't play
music.
Hey, Butter, real quick. Hey, Butter, let's put Beyonce versus. Hold on, Beyonce versus Coco. Please don't tell me Beyonce.
Oh my God!
Don't tell me Beyonce.
Oh, dang, buddy.
Y'all not saying this right now to me. Y'all comparing LeBron James to Dwayne Wade. Y'all not saying.
So you would wait.
One of them won a championship.
Wait. Hold on, real quick.
Championship, and the other one hasn't.
Hold on. You would take. Wait. Hey, Buddy, you would take Beyonce over Coco?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, you my nigga.
Her singing voice is better than Coco?
Her voice is outstanding.
Yeah. Have you heard Halo?
No way.
Beyonce don't have vocals like a motherfucker.
No, I ain't saying she don't. I ain't saying she don't. But I'm just saying.
All right.
I'll say that she does not.
Gather all the troops of the motherfucking nation.
All right. Let's put Whitney. Wait. Let's put Whitney in her heyday. Let's put Whitney in her heyday versus Beyonce.
Yeah, she got a better
voice. That's not even a contest.
Yeah, I don't care who's the biggest superstar.
That's not even a contest.
Whitney got a better voice. Who's the biggest superstar?
Whitney's voice like Troy Price in a Beyonce's body. So Whitney was our only close to perfection that we're ever going to have.
I couldn't leave this untouched right now. You just compared. Coco was outstanding. You just compared Floyd Mayweather to Muhammad Ali just now. That's what you just did with that. Put Floyd Mayweather in the ring with Muhammad Ali at both of them at their prime. He'll punch that little nigga through the motherfucking
face. But we just talking about vocal talent right now. We talking about vocal talent right now.
If you're talking about vocal talent,
I think Beyonce has more range.
Beyonce, come on, y'all cannot hate on this girl because she light skinned and she got a wig. That shit don't mean
no, not even.
We're talking about singing ability.
But I'm talking about singing ability. Just the fact that
singing ability.
I think Coco
way better than Coco.
Oh my goodness, there's tons of people that can. It's just like comparing Maxwell to Johnny Gill. Well, Johnny Gill can sing anybody under the table.
Listen to Speechless. I'm not no homosexual, but listen to Speechless. Listen how crazy Beyonce got on that shit. Y'all serious right now?
Okay, you know what? To me, I feel like it's kind of. Check it out though. I feel like it's kind of. Hey, you know what? Hey, buddy, you haven't heard much of Coco solo albums, right?
What fault is that?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All of them top right now. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Mariah Carey got more vocal range than everybody else just said.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Mariah Carey is one of the most talented vocalists ever. Maybe Rochelle Farrell has as many octave levels as Mariah Carey. Because you know what? Because she's trying to fit an image. Because image is what sells. Because if it was just based on pure talent, there's nobody that can sing with Mariah Carey.
Like Alicia,
because she went from how she started with she went from the vision of love when she first started when she was like 19 to and then she just reshaped her image and shit like that or whatever.
We're going with our personal favorites right now. If you ask me who my favorite player in the NBA right now, I'm not gonna say LeBron James. Everybody else say that shit. I say somebody like motherfucking Skip to my Lou or somebody like that. That's
my boy. I know him.
I know Skip. I play with Skip. I'm from New York City, baby. I know the nigga personally. Ask the nigga who A Butter is. He'll tell you. But anyway, my thing is that we compare it to personal favorites. Like my favorite rapper all time may not have been the best nigga ever, but that's my favorite. And that's what we're going with. Alicia Keys not fucking with Beyonce, man. She make good music, but if we gonna put them.
Oh my goodness.
Let's put it like this. Hold on, you guys. Let's put it like this.
Alicia Keys is a homegirl from my hood.
Hey, buddy, who would you put? Would you hear? Would you 25 years from now? When you get that CD in there, would you put Alicia Keys CD or Beyonce CD?
Alicia Keys.
Talking about timeless music. Timeless music.
Alicia Keys.
That's what we're going off right now.
Alicia Keys will be around for 25 years. She's like a Stevie Wonder.
And look what y'all doing right now. Y'all comparing everybody and their mother to one person. Y'all not doing the same thing for Alicia Keys. Y'all not saying Alicia Keys is
No. I would compare Beyonce to Alicia Keys, but there's really no comparison because Alicia Keys is a all-around artist. She writes her own music.
She's a musician.
She plays her own music and she sings.
Right. She writes her own music too.
Definitely, I agree. Alicia Keys is from my neighborhood. That's what I'm saying, V. I fuck with V, man, because y'all not seen the big picture. That's what I'm saying. Like, Alicia Keys is definitely a great. Yeah, she a great artist. She's like Stevie Wonder and Beyonce's Michael Jackson. Bottom line, that's
no way. She's popular. She's popular.
Me personally, but I think
I would agree with you. But if you're talking about whose music is timeless, you're talking about popular music. What's popular now? Beyonce makes popular music, so it's popular like now. Like Cyndi Lauper made popular music in the 80s.
Single ladies when I'm 47. I will not do it.
You're not gonna play. All right, what Alicia Keys song?
But I am gonna play. Still got on the desk with an S on my chest and all that, and I'm gonna play that one where she has on all the gold. Oh, I can't even think of the name of that song.
I know you're talking about.
And I'm gonna play Teenage Love Affair.
I'm gonna say this.
And I'm gonna
say this.
I
feel like Beyonce,
he has some CDs.
Like Beyonce, I feel like she's like really on top of her shit. Like Beyonce gotta be commended for what she's in her game right now though. You know what I'm saying?
She is.
I'm gonna be honest though. There's not too much of her music that I would listen to 25 years from now.
Because you're a guy.
Listen, look. No, but look.
But I listen to a lot of other female shit. You know what I'm saying? Like class, like Natalie Cole. You know what I'm saying? Layla Hathaway. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that I would do though.
Look at the Look at the female artists over like the past 40 or 50 years that have been around for 40 or 50 years. There are people who actually can sing. Beyonce at 40 is not going to be up there doing the Crazy and Love Dance.
I wish I had Beyonce phone number.
And also, have you ever seen her sing with all her clothes on?
Look at Aretha Franklin.
She always naked.
Look at Patti LaBelle. Look at Gladys Knight.
Let me ask one of the ladies on here tonight.
Beyonce better than all of them.
We had all the fellas talking.
No way.
But Nisha,
Beyonce's better than Patti LaBelle? Are you crazy?
She a bigger star than
Nisha, your opinion on that, and I'm just kind of like putting it out there. If I'm getting talked over, people might get hung up, so I'm just putting it out there. So
okay, my personal opinion, I love Beyonce. I think she's a beast. But I think that you can't really compare her and Alicia Keys because they have different styles.
You can't.
You know, I think they both hot in their own way. You know, I love Beyonce. I'm a diehard fan, but 25 years from now, I'm probably not going to be playing a lot of stuff that they play on the radio. Hers.
On the radio.
There might be
some other songs.
Her album, yes.
Yeah, you know, I'm like.
You'll know who she is, though, guaranteed.
Yeah, she's always going to be there, no doubt, but. You know, if you look at people like Alicia Keys and Jill Scott and stuff like that, they have a whole different sound And to me, it's a real sound. That's why a lot of people not messing with it. Because
Sam Cooke got a timeless sound. Shit, he wasn't fucking with Michael Jackson. That's just the bottom line.
Right. Well, that's you're comparing popular music to like classic R&B though.
Exactly. Beyonce's a pop artist, and Alicia Keys is classic R&B. That's what y'all compare to, not me.
You know what? And you know what, A-Butter, you're absolutely right.
Definitely gonna be timeless.
You know what, A-Butter, real quick, you're absolutely right because you know how we compare Michael Jackson to some
Michael Jackson to Prince.
Like Levert and some
No,
of these
Michael Jackson to Prince.
No,
Michael Jackson to Prince.
I'm just saying we had that comparison before, and it's kind of like you can't really compare these dudes as far as
you can compare Michael Jackson to Prince though.
That's like Michael Jordan. That's like Michael Jordan and what's his name? What's the white boy named Jerry West? He was the greatest of all time until Mike came. And I understand what y'all saying. Like, y'all could compare them two, though, but I understand at the end of the day, who was better, though, for real? Prince made that music. Oh, man.
I agree.
I don't agree.
Michael Jackson, listen, Michael Jackson had 2 ridiculous albums, Thriller and Off the Wall.
No, he didn't.
He had 2 ridiculous albums.
Check it out, though. He
when
came
Prince
from...
died, you think it's going to be the same way when Prince died?
No, hold on. My brother, real quick. Wait. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. He actually, when I say he, I'm talking about Mike Jack. He actually started at a very young age, and he was really the front man of the Jackson 5. So
I agree.
He been making hits before Prince even made hits. You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying? So, and then Mike Jack came in and did his thing with the Thriller joint and the Off the Wall before that, and he had consistent joints. You can't really say, Prince is on that level though, because he started before Prince. He started before Prince though.
If you're talking about at the height of their popularity, it was Michael Jackson was a little bit more popular than Prince. If you're talking about worldwide, then Michael Jackson was. But Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson had it worldwide, and Prince,
Michael Jackson was the most famous person ever.
Exactly. So you can't. So it's kind of like you can't really compare them dudes because you
hold
really
on though. But if you're talking about music, Michael Jackson had 2 spectacular albums. One was the greatest album of all time. But if you look at what Prince, his whole catalog of music,
I'm fucking with that. I feel you on that.
His catalog of music is he's a musician. Michael Jackson is an entertainer.
But you know what? Michael Jackson, when he was a child, he broke records as a child. Even though he was with a group, he still was the front man of that group. So he broke records as a child. He broke records as an adult. And he's gonna probably break records even now that he's dead.
No,
you know
no doubt.
I'm with what y'all saying though. If I'm listening to some mood music, I want to take somebody's drawers off. I'm not playing Beat It. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all on that. If I'm in the Cadillac and I'm blowing one down, I'm not listening to motherfucking You Are Not Alone. I'm listening to Prince. I'm with y'all on that. But we're gonna be real. If I'm putting my money on it, I'm going with the king, man. It's like who was the biggest star, Prince or James Brown? And James Brown definitely was.
James Brown.
And Mike crushes James Brown. Y'all can't even lie. Y'all can't even deny that. Michael Jackson crushes that. Well, I understand what you're saying.
If you get anybody that has the following of a nation from age 2 years old to 92. That was Michael Jackson.
Well, Michael Jackson was an international icon. If you were talking about who had James Brown at one point was so popular that he stopped riots in Los Angeles.
It's a cold world.
He stopped him, and then after he did that, the FBI and the CIA investigated him. He got brought up on tax evasion charges because you can't have a black dude telling black people y'all need to chill out, and then they just automatically stop like that. That's too much power for somebody to have. So, if you're really talking about how powerful James Brown was, he told the black folks to stop acting up and watch, and they stopped.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Like, if I was in the caddy blowing one back, and you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get on my gangster shit, I'm throwing on some Rick James and Curtis Mayfield. I'm not throwing on no Michael Jackson. You know, I feel you on that.
Yeah,
right. Michael Jackson was an he was the most popular person. Maybe Jesus is more popular than Michael Jackson. Other than that, nobody's more popular than Michael Jackson.
In the U.S., in the
world.
In the United States, Jesus is more popular than Michael Jackson. Go to motherfucking India or some shit like that. They don't get no fuck about Jesus. Michael Jackson.
No, I'm saying that Michael Jackson, besides Jesus in the world, is the most popular person in the history of the world. There's not a place where he's not known.
I would say he would be, but Prince ain't far behind, bro.
I agree.
Prince is a couple people behind.
The United States, period. The Black Album was strictly for Europe. and he sells worldwide. The motherfucker is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I like.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I mean, if you got to think about two greatest, I mean, shit, man, Prince damn sure can. I think.
Top
you know what I'm
five.
saying? He's not as big as motherfucking Mike Jackson, but
He's
as far as
top
an
five.
artist, oh yeah, I like Prince.
Top five,
That's just
definitely.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you always gonna go with.
I mean, you know what? Bottom line is, especially with that, Prince was a factor in the business. He was a factor in this business when Thriller and Bad was still circulating, doing his thing or whatever. So he had a place in this entertainment business because Prince had that brand. He had that music. He had that style about himself and shit like that or whatever. So, you know, he was a factor, though. And it was hard for people to be a factor when they was, you know, you can't crowd up the space with Mike, you know what I'm saying, in the same way. Prince did that. See, Prince got to be commended on that. Even though Mike, I would put Mike before Prince, but Prince, to me, I think he held his own. He held his own and did his thing or whatever. But we got like 7 minutes on this ladies' night, and like I said, I want to, even though we kind of like went against the grain and talked a lot about guys in the entertainment business, we definitely can't forget the ladies and stuff like that or whatever. So, you know, with 7 minutes left, I definitely want to you know, bring it kind of back full circle before we actually leave. But just to let people know, tomorrow we got the show for missing kids. We got that report cracking, so you know we got to make sure we get it going on. So, you know, just to let y'all know. But I mean, you know, like I said, overall, it's like I don't. To me personally, I really go off of the music. I can close my eyes and I can go listen to people's music, and I want to feel what you're talking about. I want to feel what you're saying about. I want to feel your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that should be the only thing that matters. That should be. But like you said, V, and Amber said it too, you know, we don't live in that world no more. We live where it's based off of looks. And to me, I think that's sad because look at the art form that we in. We in an art form right now where music is supposed to be just that. It's not about how you look. You know what I'm saying? Print, like Stevie Wonder, that dude ain't seen shit. You know what I'm saying? And he don't care. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, he was that way since birth. So he never had sight. And at the same time, he put out phenomenal music. You know what I'm saying? He's on a level, like, you know what I'm saying? He's on a massive level, and I got a lot of respect for his art form. And that's what it should be, art form. That man plays the piano, harmonica, this, that, and the other, and he ain't seen this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, overall, I feel like music should be that way, even though right now we in a world where everything, ooh, you know, he look good or she look good, or, you know, he rocking nice, you know, things, and, you know, she got a cool little thing going and all that other shit. And to me, I think that's the reason why this shit's going underground, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, like, overall how we are when it comes to our vibe with music and stuff like that. Because to me, like, when I buy A Butter shit, I want to buy it because, you know what I'm saying, I can relate to the cat and the dude got a cool sound about his shit. I ain't trying to see if he rocking skinny jeans or if he got a bandana on his head or if he got ice this or if he rocking a whole bunch of things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the vibe that this dude gives me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the female artist that's out here nowadays. Like I mentioned Mary J. Mary J. Blige, phenomenal. She made me feel every song she sung. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whitney did that on the level, too. Mariah does that. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce does that on the level. You know what I'm saying? But everybody overall has their own different kind of like vibes. Like, you know, there's certain people that I can listen to maybe 25 years from now. There's some people that I probably can't. But it all depends on how that vibe that you give me. Like I commend Beyonce for her shit and what she's done, not just with Destiny's Child, but her own solo career and what she's done after that. There's just some stuff that I just can't listen to 25 years from now, but I could do that with,
that's the thing. And that's the thing, like, Alicia Keys put out, like, this is my homie. I'm talking about from the hood. She used to fuck with my nigga. Like, I'm familiar with this young lady. You know what I'm saying? She talks about shit that I can relate to. I'm from New York City. We from the same area. All that. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with it. I'm with everything she say. You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me, that's personally, for me, I fucks with her, though. But if I'm going to be realistic and all that kind of shit, what I'm saying is, Alicia Keys she put out timeless music, but Beyonce got timeless shit too, though. But we oversee that because she putting out, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it and all this other shit, and I'm a survivor and all that kind of shit. And you're going to hear that 25 years from now. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like Halo, they get overlooked. Speechless, they get overlooked. Shit like that, we don't notice that because we
Oh, you know what? No, I feel Halo, Speechless, and stuff like that, and I try not to look at what a person's, I try to look at the whole body of work. There is some hits on there that I can see, but it's just like my vibe right now. I probably wouldn't be able to listen to that 25 years from now. I don't know. That's just my taste, and everybody got their own difference of opinion when it comes to that stuff.
But I guarantee you, like the people that buying them records now, which are like in the age range from 13 to 21 or whatever the case is, 25 years from now, that's gonna be their old school shit, and they gonna listen to it. That's their old school shit. Like our old school shit is Michael Jackson. Our old school shit is James Brown, all that other shit. That's our LL Cool J. That's our old school. But
you know the thing about it, and I know this is ladies' night. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say this about Mike when he died. When he died, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people that went back and re-listened to a lot of his shit. You know, the Thrillers, the Off the Walls, and stuff like that. And you hear people singing the songs and doing the dances and stuff like that because of the music that he actually gave all of us. It wasn't because of his look, his style. They appreciated his dancing and all that other shit, but at the same time, if I can go and if you A-Butter put out a song right now, and if I could go sing that shit word for word and do my thing on that shit, that means it meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Like
so
everything you heard from me is like you know it's me. Every song you heard from me, what it got to do with? It talk about girls, every single one. You know that's what I really do. So that's why you identify with this shit, because you know that's what I really, really do.
Yeah.
And I talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to identify with somebody, definitely.
No, I'm just saying, and I know Amber brought up a lot about Coco and SWV and stuff like that, and to me, I think, with somebody that's been there and established, and that's a phenomenal singer like she has, like I said, we had the fortunate opportunity to be able to have her on the show last week. You know what I'm saying? She is bad with her music, and she grew with her music. Anybody that listens to her solo albums, like, to me, I think people can't really judge. Like, if you only listen to SWV and you haven't listened to Coco's solo albums, her 3 albums, then you can't really pass judgment on her, though. Because you haven't seen the growth that she has as an artist from her first solo album to this recent one that just came out. Yeah, so I'm just saying, don't pass judgment on what she's done or what she's actually going to do until you've actually listened to her body of work. And a lot of people don't do that.
I bet her album is ridiculous. I bet it's real good.
Oh, yeah. It's for The Winner and Me. She grew from her other 2 solo albums that she has, and she's evolved from SWV. That's why I think, I'm looking forward to SWV when they drop, because I'm looking to see how everybody's evolved together. You know what I mean? What kind of shit they going to put out, what they going to do, blah, blah, blah.
You personally, yeah. I mean, me
too. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fans of hers that's going to gravitate to that. Once they come out with that shit, and it drops on, I think they still on RCA Records from what I was told. So they gonna do their thing if they do it the way it's supposed to be done, and not doing it because they want to try to make some money off this. Even though they is, and they want to eat, and they want to do this, but your passion is your music, and I hope you can be able to deliver it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying overall, though.
Well, the cool thing with them is they have a fan base, and they're gonna be because pop music is for younger people. As you get older, I know that I have, like, maybe if I was 15 or 16, I would think, like, Lil Wayne is a great rapper.
Hell no.
Or Soulja Boy, or, I mean, whoever is pop. I don't even listen to this stuff because I think it's junk. But the people who you grew up with, like, I would buy a SWV album because Release Some Tension. I got that on every computer that I own because that's my favorite album by them. So.
Yeah, exactly.
She has a fan base that they'll appeal to, and they'll be able to go out and do shows, and it ain't gonna be the largest venues in the United States of America, but they'll do well. Just like Blackstreet and Guy go out on tour, and they do well.
Shit, I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that, because I fuck with it, because I remember I was getting all the shorties and all that, and I was dedicating, burning all the motherfucking tapes and all that, putting SWV on the shit, definitely, I agree, but the bottom line is, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, though, but the bottom line is everybody these days is listening to Day 26 and Trey Songz and all that shit is not going to be fucking with SWV.
Oh, no doubt. But again, you're talking about like the younger people. That's music for, I'm gonna say like 25 and under. You know what I mean? Like Soulja Boy, I'll never buy a Soulja Boy CD or get it on iTunes. No disrespect to him, but that's just not music that I connect with. I don't even know how to do his dance. I feel kind of bad because I used to know how to do all the dances, but I don't even know how to do the Superman dance.
You wouldn't want to know, bro.
No, well, trust me, I know. It's just like there's, I guess when you get you connect with the artists that who you connect with, and like Soulja Boy and I wouldn't connect, or Lil Wayne. I like some of his stuff, but not the majority of it. And I think that, you know, each individual person, you have artists or the type of music that you connect with. So like when SWV does drop, I'd get that, because I know that the quality of music that they make is going to be something that I would appeal to, as opposed to a Day 26, which, you know, I know who they are, but can't say I'm a fan of their music, because I wouldn't know it if I heard it.
No, they nice. They nice with it. They nice. They definitely nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of R&B, or what is presented as R&B, and the same thing is with hip hop. Stuff that's presented as hip hop, that to me, it's like, you know, if you're not Nas or Jay-Z or Ice Cube or somebody, those people had talent. Soulja Boy, and I hate to keep using him as an example, not so talented to me, or some of these other guys that are out.
It's image-based, though. It's all image-based. That's my whole thing. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know how it was for, you know, I'm an 80s baby, so I don't know how it was back in the 70s, even though I still vibe with a lot of 70s, 60s, and even 50s music and shit. But growing up, I grew up when, you know, I don't know if these people was doing it because, you know, they put money first, or they was doing it for the passion, but I felt a lot of passionate music back when I was growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, overall, it ain't like that nowadays, because it's just like I was saying earlier, they all basing the shit off of how somebody look. You know
exactly.
Exactly. And to me, it's all. I don't know, V, because I don't know, because you think about V think about the 90s though. Let's think about the 90s when we came back. The image of when the Chronic dropped was like, you know what I'm saying, this was a masterpiece because of how the shit was. It wasn't because of the image.
You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers still like them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, you know what I'm saying, it is ladies, like we talking about women. With women, it's definitely. With guys, you can get away with it because you fit the image. Dr. Dre and them, if you had PM Dawn, if it was PM Dawn, Young MC, and somebody else that did the Chronic, it would have not sold like that. Why? Because you cannot visualize them motherfuckers doing what they say on that album. You can't do it.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right, but check it out. At the same time, though, it's kind of, you know, it's all on how you market your shit. So if PM Dawn and Young MC and MC Hammer did the Chronic and shit like that, and if they marketed to no end, who knows how the shit would have came out though? You never know.
Well, we saw what happened with Hammer. We saw what happened with Hammer when he tried to join Death Row and tried to go with the funky headhunter and be gangster and, you know, dance. You can't sag and do the worm and shit. You gotta choose your side of the fence. If you hammer and you dance, that's just what you got to do. You just dance and rap. But you can't be, you know, doing pumps in the bump and speedos and trying to thug it out because you're from East Oakland, when we know you as Hammerman that dances. And that's where he lost. You know, he lost.
He might have been a thug, but we ain't know.
He might have been the coldest thug we know.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
he beat up a Tribe Called Quest at Oakland. He Hammer himself beat up a Tribe Called Quest. Socked Q-tip in the eye for getting the crowd to say Hammer, proper, what you say, Hammer, proper rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop. He got off the stage and Hammer busted him right in his eye. So he was a thug, but that wasn't the music that he was known for. You know, he was doing, they put me in the mix after he got on stage from knocking Q-tip out, but, you know, That one is image.
The image has a lot to do with it, because I don't care what. Dream Girls, what was that about? Beyonce was a fine one. Who was the singer? They
Jennifer Hudson.
They'll throw your ass in a motherfucking group in a heartbeat, put some pretty chicks around your ass, and they gonna sell you. But if you an ugly chick, your ass, man, you better be one of the top 10 motherfuckers in the game, or your ass is gonna be behind the scenes with somebody. It's gonna sing back up with somebody that's cute.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they're probably gonna piss off a lot of motherfuckers that I don't think could sing. She had a good harmony voice. She had a group voice to me. Aaliyah never had vocal range at all to me.
No, none.
But everybody loved her.
Sure.
She had a beautiful voice.
None.
Yeah, she but you know what she had? She had a voice, V.
Choir voice.
Yeah, there you go. I can agree with that. That was her zone. That's what got her noticed, and that's her brand.
It didn't hurt.
That's her
She
brand.
was pretty as hell.
She was very beautiful, and she had really good production. She had excellent production that masked her weaknesses. She wasn't out there she was like T-Boz from TLC. She wasn't out there trying to sing like Chili. She stayed within her zone. And you can do that and be a singer. Music. He's not a great singer. You know, he's not like Jaheim or...
But he makes good music, though.
That's my man.
Music Soul Child makes good music, though.
He definitely do.
So, I mean, yeah, you can get it. There's some people out there that don't really have the strongest vocals, you know what I'm saying? But they know how to make it.
Yeah.
Because it's the song. It ain't about... You can have the best talent in the world and not do shit.
No doubt. A good song has... Because a voice is just like a piano. And just like the lyrics. You have to have, like, a combination of things in order for you to have, like, a really good song. So it doesn't have to be that a person can sing like Johnny Gill, because Johnny Gill can sing. There's maybe a couple of people that I think right now to have as good of a voice or better voice than Johnny Gill. Right now I can't really think of anybody, but he doesn't really make great songs. He has, you know what I mean? But a guy like R. Kelly, who doesn't have nearly the vocal range as Johnny Gill, makes absolutely great albums, and is probably one of the best R&B singers ever.
Because he makes relevant songs. He makes shit that we want to listen to all the time, though. Like Johnny Gill, you throw him on Valentine's Day, but R. Kelly, if you trying to fuck you a breezy, he gonna get you some R. Kelly. And most of the time, you trying to fuck you a little breezy every night. Valentine's Day is only one day of the year.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's what makes an artist. To me, and when we go back to what makes it successful, to me, it's successful when your ass eating off what you love to do. Yeah. So if your ass get up every day and you go to the studio and you might fucking have a little plane trip to do a little bitty ass venue in Arkansas, and you paying the bills that way, wife and kids taking care of that way, shit, that's successful.
Hey, if you was an artist and you made $7,000 a month and it was doing what it was that you wanted to do, there's not a whole lot of jobs in the country that you can make $7,000 a month if you had a PhD. So if you sing and you can make $7,000 a month, I mean, okay, you're not making $1 million, but you're doing what you want to do.
Shit, if I made $3,000 a month doing this rap shit, I love it.
There you go. There you go.
That's a successful artist. And if I sold $20,000, $30,000 just locally, I would give a fuck about what nobody else say.
Exactly.
Because it's all relative. You know what I mean? You might be the person that in your area, you make a bit of headways, and you learn about the music business, and you learn where the real money is made, because the real money is made not being out there on the stage, but the real money is being made in the production or writing the music, because you just continue to get paid. Whereas, you know, you got to be doing concerts and shows if you're an artist these days now to get paid, because you really don't even make a whole lot by selling the music unless you you like Baby from Cash Money and you own it. So you might start something and then find other talent and then learn about the backside of the music, and you are producing or get into being what they call it a AR and all different kind of stuff. So you might start off making $3,000 and end up making $30,000 a month. It's just how you start, and you don't know how you're gonna finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Because I think that everybody believes that the biggest paid, the most paid motherfucker is the dude that's out there, with the car, and he the one to get the cribs. But I bet you the kind of money if we did cribs for the motherfuckers behind the artists, shit, I bet you they crib a hell of a lot bigger.
Hell yeah.
I can't think of the guy's name right now, but the guy that wrote
Hey, V, we all know, though, you know what I'm saying, and we didn't already heard, and the shit's been confirmed that it's been so many people that's on cribs, they ain't even their house.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Like I said, that might not be their house, but it's the motherfuckers that's really getting it, how they live it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
What's the over-under, or what's the percentage,
and a lot of these cats are doing things on the underground, independent level, because every dollar they get is theirs.
Hey, V,
right.
what do you think the percentage...
That's 100 racks.
Hey, V, what do you think the percentage... V, what do you think the percentage would be for the people that's on the MTV cribs that if that's really not their house? You think it's, what, 70% of it not there, 30% of it?
I would say that. I would say that.
I mean, I'd probably say 70-30.
These are the
I would say
that ain't gonna last when you doing shit like that. I would not do a cribs and it ain't my crib.
Oh, no doubt. Check this out. Remember Cisco?
Yeah, the Dragon.
The thong song?
The
The thong song, at the height of his popularity, he had a ridiculous house in Orlando and one over in Beverly Hills. But those weren't, he didn't own them. You know, he was renting them. So, I mean, even a guy like that had good success. You know, when you're talking about multi-millionaires, you have to have, you know, you got to be like in that industry for a minute.
Exactly. That's a harder time as any one of us getting a motherfucking loan, because you think bankers don't know that, bro. I know you got a platinum album this year, but unless you got a cash money in the bank, I'm not finna give you no motherfucking loan.
You gotta maintain that motherfucker though. You gotta maintain.
That's right.
You gotta be able to maintain that bitch.
Who was bigger than Hammer?
I know.
Yeah, we already know that story. I think that man just gave. I think he just gave, and other people just scraped his ass for the money and shit like that.
Well, I agree with you, but here's a guy that at 1 year made about $35 million.
Yeah.
How many people are that popular that are Beyonce? I mean, you got to be like the top people in the music industry, or you got to like to own your stuff. Like if you were Prince or somebody and you own your copyrights and you own your catalog, and you can sell it to iTunes and you get a percentage of the sales. But unless you're doing that, if you're just an artist on Universal, you're not seeing a dime off of them selling your money. That's what made Michael Jackson so rich, is because he owned everybody's catalog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like to the point too, like especially when people like not just owning their shit and the money and all that other stuff, but I mean Hammer just, to me, I think he was just a special case with his shit. Like I just think he just gave away too much and he wound up with nothing.
Sure.
I mean,
but that was bad planning. He thought that every album that he did was going to sell like Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him.
Yeah, but you right, V. Let me correct you. Yeah.
Hammer like Hammer and fell off.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I gotta correct myself when I say that. When I say nothing, I'm not talking about nothing. But he did. I mean, you know, in his own memoirs and movies and shit like that, he did get screwed. Like he gave too much to too many people, and then he just wound up getting burned because everybody wound up leaving him. So, you know,
right.
But I just say no. He didn't. Yeah. I mean, no. I know that's why I wanted to correct myself, because you know he's still making money. He ain't making $35 million like he made before, but he ain't.
No, and that's the thing with this business.
Microsoft probably ain't making what it made in the '80s, but they still fucking filthy fucking rich.
Yeah, but he was in a
thing that you went from 100 million to 50 million, or 50 million to 3 million.
No, but you know what? No, he went from 35, and I don't know if he's a millionaire or not, but I know where the cat lives, and
out there in Tracy.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, he went from. Like, there's not a whole lot of people that sell 10 million records twice. It rarely happens. I mean, I don't think Michael Jackson sold 10 million records twice. I think he sold 100 million with Thriller or something like that, and that was his best-selling album.
No. You know what? He did like, in the States, he did like, I think 52 million. But the Off the Wall thing, I think he did a little bit over, I want to say a little bit over 10. I could be wrong, though. But
even still, that's a shitload of motherfuckers at that time. That was before the download time, where most motherfuckers was buying it. They got the vinyl at the house.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can think of
in them days when you sold records like that, buddy, you got bread.
Right.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen. You know, it's like
I think that's our fault as fans thinking that people ain't as big as they are. Dude, when you still in the limelight, when motherfuckers still talking about you, motherfucking Grandmaster Flash ain't made an album in years. But he go to the award ceremony and everybody go, oh my God, it's Grandmaster Flash. You still
well,
doing
sure,
it.
he got a fan base.
He's still doing it.
I
yeah,
go see him.
Not only that, his music is respected. It's respected. Everybody, like you, right, V. People can go up and be like, you know, Melly Mel and all these other people that did it in the 70s. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they, like you said, they see him on the streets or they see him at award shows. They want to come and take pictures with him and shake their hand and shit because they was an impact. They didn't make a gang of money, none of that shit, but they still, you know, some of these old people still to this day is still doing shows, you know what I'm saying? Like Dougie Fresh, he's still out there getting it in, and he's still doing his shit. I mean, it goes back to it being relevant. The music was relevant.
I'm not even gonna say
they had a fan base, and their music was timeless. I mean, Lottie Dottie, Snoop remade it. You know what I mean? It's like that's a timeless. Dougie Fresh or Melly Mel and the Furious Five. I mean, they made the message. That's like one of the bricks on the building that hip hop was built on was, you know, the message. So some of those guys, you know what I mean? I'd pay to go see them, but that's the kind of music that, you know, I grew up listening to as a little kid, and I relate to it. Whereas, like, a younger generation, they're going to think, boy, I'm sure he'll have some people 10, 15 years from now that'll be like, oh, man, I remember when I used to do that retarded dance when I was, you know, 12.
Yeah, niggas can do the checker shit, but nah.
Oh, yeah, because if you grew up in the 90s and you was wearing hammer pants or you was wearing cross colors or you was wearing, what's some other ones? The crisscross stuff, the backwards, or the overalls with one thing hanging down, you look like a clown now. But when you was growing up, when I was growing up, that was the hot dress.
Yeah, I was on that
airbrush jeans. Yeah, you the shit. But that's some whack shit now.
Yeah, you would look like a clown.
You ain't lying about that. The motherfucking the crisscross. I was on that shit for a week.
One pants leg up, my God.
Hey, V, you put on hammer pants before, bruh?
Never, son.
Yeah, right. I see it. Hey, you want me to break that picture out, bro? Hey, V, I'll put that picture out right now, bro.
I had hammer pants. I am not gonna lie. I had hammer pants. I had some Batman hammer pants that nobody was on, but you know, when you 12 years old, you thought hammer was cool. I had the parts of my hair like hammer on the side, the three little parts like them.
Where'd you wear the hammer pants to, though? Where'd you wear it to?
I wore them to school.
Hell no.
I wore them to school.
The hammer jump off?
Man, I was in like the 6th grade when Hammer came out. So
them shit is glittery though.
You might be a little young. And see, I think that the generation below us probably would have done it, but no, that wasn't. I was in high school and shit when Hammer came out. That was not the business, dude.
Oh no, you were.
Yeah, I was. You know, I'm 35. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was never cool to rock Hammer pants for me. But then again, I'm from the West. You know what I'm saying? Southwest, where we wasn't doing that.
Well, Hammer
right.
It was all jeans. It was jeans and T-shirts with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was the peak of the motherfucking gangbanging era. And
right.
No, we wasn't doing that. I'm from the streets.
Hey, V, well, let's do this, V.
No motherfucking Hammer pants.
Hey, V, you do this, you wear them parachute pants from back in the day.
Never rock parachute pants.
The ones with the multiple zippers and shit like that, bro.
Me too, because I'm not going to say that I didn't want to do some of these things. One, it wasn't accepted in the hood. Two, my parents is old school and they was not happy. I didn't wear that trendy type shit. Parachute pants, I wanted something bad.
V was a hood nigga with the tough skins and the patches in his knee, right, V?
I rocked
there you go. There you go.
I had some tough skins though, yes sir. You had to have something, cause man, I was gonna beat the shit out of some jeans. They was gonna have patches and shit. You needed something that was a lot more rugged. You know what I'm saying? Cause we was playing Killer Man in the front yard, homie. So I had something. Shit to have the 501 Levi's loose fits and shit with the white tee. That's just what we did.
That's West Coast right there. That's
if you know anything about the Nike Cortezes, that's what we're rocking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you couldn't do that. You couldn't wear fake jewelry now, like these youngsters wear. These motherfuckers be running around here. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, you better have a platinum mouth all them jewels, but they fake they clean and clanging and shit. That shit ain't real. It wasn't cool when I was growing up. It was not cool to rock fake jewels. Now you can rock fake jewels if you in high school and shit. You can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
That's true.
You could have the littlest baby chain in the world. Let that shit be, if it didn't have 14 or K on that bitch, and see if you didn't get clown right up out of that motherfucker.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
You couldn't do it. This generation is totally different. You couldn't be, everybody I knew with braids was straight gangster. Everybody that I knew that had Dayton's on their car was gangster.
Right.
There was no question about it. If you seen a motherfucker pull up and that motherfucker had 100 spokes on it, you already knew he was from the streets. And was doing it because if you wasn't, niggas was snatching your ass about it. You would have that motherfucker 24 hours. Now, it's cool to be a fake dude. You could do that. Nigga, when I was growing up, if you had Dayton's, you was official.
Yep. Because either you bought them or you jacked them, though. You got somebody, you caught somebody slipping, and that's how you got them.
Yeah, that ain't nobody with no good job that got no 100 spokes.
Nope.
That ain't what he would do. He wouldn't even get no Cutlass or no motherfucking Regal and shit, or no 83 Cadillac. He wouldn't even do it. You couldn't even think about having one of them cars unless you was official. Period. You had a Cutlass on some motherfucking McLean's. I'm gonna go back to that.
That nigga said McLean.
You know what I'm saying? If you had that shit, trust me, you bailed up out that motherfucker with some khakis and a t-shirt on. Because if you had some colors on, nigga, they would snatch your ass up out that motherfucker. You couldn't have no hot top fade, homie. I cut my hot top fade off because motherfuckers was taking me not serious.
That's true.
Can it play shit?
Man, if you had a motherfucking hot top fade, niggas was not taking you serious. Because I tell you straight up, I had one. That nigga got a hot top fade. Fuck him. You whoop his ass.
I never had that in my life. I always kept the dark Caesar with a little bit of waves on it. I never. My parents wouldn't let me do that shit. My motherfucking father was a gangster. My parents let me rock the stuff. When I got older, I was able to do that. And I only had it for a minute because the minute I grew the shit, motherfuckers would take you. It wouldn't take you serious. Oh, nigga, please. So what if he looking at? So what if he looking at me crazy? So what if that's his girl? Until I cut my shit off. Oh, okay, yeah. But shit, man, you got me twisted, homie. Yeah, all the limits. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Image means a lot. Nowadays, you can have the nicest nigga in the world with the longest braids in the hood.
That's the truth.
Pretty boy. Man, you couldn't have braids and be considered a pretty boy. Now you can. It's pretty niggas with braids.
Yeah, well, if you were, you better be able to fight, or you better be violent. Man, you better be real violent.
When you had braids in the early 90s, your ass was straight 100% 100%. This motherfucker, with whatever color he had on, that's what he was affiliated with. The nigga never wore the opposite color ever. If he had braids. Ever. Now, you can get a motherfucker, he's Poindexter. It's the geekiest dude in school. Get the longest braids.
Yeah, because it's fashionable. It's fashionable now. Before it became fashionable, that was, can't get a haircut, or I'm being locked up, and so I'm going to braid my hair like this until I'm going to just braid my hair and just keep it like, that's how I'm going to rock my hair. Now it became fashionable where you got designs and shit all in it, so it's different. Every generation changes, you know.
Yeah, because it's shit that they do that we couldn't do. Because I know some of the hardest gangsters. When I see a nigga with a motherfucking M&M jacket on, got M&Ms and Skittles on his jacket and shit, this nigga's gangster. This a gangster nigga now. This what a gangster nigga with all them Fruit Loop ass colors and shit. They got like 11 colors on and shit. You could be gangster and wear that.
Yeah.
Now, when I was growing up, nigga, you was a clown if you had all the motherfucking colors on.
You was a clown.
Cross colors was for clown.
That's how I always felt.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, you will fuck around and bump into a nigga wearing some lime green and get your wig split.
Nigga said lime green.
Yeah, nigga, real niggas didn't wear lime green, yellow, pink unless that nigga had a prostitute on his arm. Other than that, there's no way he wears Skittle colors. No way.
Nah. Unless that was your turf colors, but yeah, unless that was your turf colors, but other than that, And I don't even know of any turfs in the state of California where you was wearing lime green.
Fruity turf colors. The coldest niggas I ever known that had a so-called weak color that was gangster was the 60s, and they wore baby blue.
Baby blue. I was about to say them or Track New Park.
Or what Track New Park? Because I ain't from LA. I'm from Vegas and shit. So
they from Compton. They wear baby blue too.
Oh yeah, they wear baby blue. But yeah, them was the softest colors you could wear and be gangster.
Yep. I can't think of
It has a lot to do with a lot of things, man. A lot.
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
I
think
can't
about
think
it. Every motherfucking movie. What's that one Mexican dude that probably played in every goddamn prison movie ever fucking made? You can't.
Edward James Olmos.
Yeah.
I hate that.
He is a mother. He has the look of a motherfucking prisoner.
Yeah, with them tattoos and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Next to Arnold Schwarzenegger in the kids movie. Just ain't gonna happen.
Unless he the bad guy, right?
Yeah, unless he the bad guy. He the one that raped the kid. He the one that abducted the kid. Other than that, he's not gonna be one saving the kids. He's just not. So image has everything to do. Unfortunately, that's what our problem is in America.
I agree with that.
We like
I agree.
Because shit, Britney Spears, Madonna, even though they make good music, they big as they are because people want to know who they fucking, what movie they went to, whether or not they own prescription drugs. That's why they big as they are, not because they make fucking stupid ass music that everybody just buying. But motherfuckers, Geraldo made his career following motherfucking Madonna. He didn't about Madonna. This motherfucking interesting that this motherfucker doing a goddamn exclusive story every week on this bra.
Well, look at all of the television shows.
It's like, and you're right, V, because it's just like everybody talk about Angelina Jolie. A lot of people talk about all these other different people and shit like that too. And you're right. I mean, the society is image based, and that was a point I was trying to make because you know what I'm saying. You already done said it. I think everybody else done said it. It's not wrong or it's not right, but it's one of them things that's out here nowadays. It's a fact of life, unfortunately, which is the reason why a lot of these people is so selfish based. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, we're in a generation that is easily entertained, but we're not entertained for long periods of time. So you have to come up with something new or different to keep our attention. So that's why you have a entertainment or an extra. Or TMZ has a show, and they're talking about, what these people are doing. The paparazzi, in a lot of cases, is a lot of these entertainers' best friends because it keeps, them in the spotlight or the tabloids or whatever because people want to know.
It's a lot of even though there's a lot of celebrities that say they don't fuck with TMZ or the paparazzi. Those are the same ones that pay them dudes, or them females to go do that stuff or whatever.
Yeah, they don't until they got a new movie coming out, and then they want to, they want to be all on the show and have all these stupid interviews.
Right. I mean, that's just how it go, man. Because Paris Hilton wouldn't even be popular if it wasn't for the hunger that people want to know who she fucking.
Yeah, I don't even know what she's famous for besides being the granddaughter of a really rich dude.
That's it.
Daughter of a millionaire.
Same thing for the same thing the Kardashians. The motherfuckers ain't win no Oscars and shit.
Nah, that was OJ's buddy's daughter. That's who that is.
Yeah, but they didn't matter until she fucked Ray J.
Right.
And
I mean, why do we?
Yeah, but she ain't. But you know what? She ain't even a factor. I mean, they getting their money and more power to them because they found that. They found an avenue. They found an avenue to go get some money. They gonna get it. That's cool.
The motherfuckers got the same last name with a bitch that fuck Ray J, and that's what it is.
They ain't factors in me. They ain't really nobody. They not really. I mean, did you see Kim Kardashian act on that one movie she did about a year ago or so? She didn't do a good job on that.
I didn't even know she was an actress. I just knew that she was.
We'll put on a cover of a magazine. That shit gonna sell out the stores.
Yeah,
well, no doubt.
She rocking it with the looks, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But everybody gonna base her shit from just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't personally know her, but you know what I'm saying. I know every dude want to get to know her and shit, but I don't know.
But that's what she is. She didn't
blow job. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
She get some good head.
Exactly. And she didn't come in the game trying to be an actress though. She didn't come in the game like that. These motherfuckers opening these doors for her though. But she never said I can act. She never said I want to be the next motherfucking Marilyn Monroe. None of that. Nah, she looked good. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you know what? Because and you're right. I ain't mad at her either because she is just gonna go quietly go get her money. You know what I'm saying? Accept these deals, and she gonna do what she do.
What they doing is my question.
Personally, yeah, you're right.
Because most people aren't happy with themselves or have no kind of life, so they have to live vicariously through these other people.
I agree.
That's why.
That must be what it is. Because I've never been stargazed. I've never gotten an autograph a day in my life. I've been around celebrities, talked to a few of them. I'm not that type of person. I don't want a motherfucking autograph of you.
Yeah, I don't
What can you do with it?
I don't. Yeah, exactly. You gonna frame it, put it on eBay. What the hell you gonna do with it? But no, like, you know, the autograph shit I don't do. But I know because of and I'm just gonna say this because I just interviewed her. But Coco, she made me nervous. She was like the first person that made me nervous in a long ass time because her music meant something to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? She was somebody that was really influential with her shit. You know what I'm saying? So she really kind of threw me off right there for a little bit. But no, I'm just saying, like, overall, it ain't stargazing, but you know, I just feel like a lot of people should just kind of like, you know, look at the shit they do versus the shit they got on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like we all said, in a perfect world, that's probably what's gonna happen. But we ain't living in a perfect world right now.
No, and majority of people, man, are, I hate to say it, but they're pawns, and it's like the majority of the people in this country are on strings that are controlled by different puppet masters.
Because I be seeing people on Twitter. Leave messages for some of these celebrity people about, you know, what are you doing, or who are you hanging out with, or what you know, oh, that's nice hair you rocking, or, you know what I'm saying, I like it when it's pressed down this way, or something like that, and they ain't even talking about the music first, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know, it's just weird to me. It's weird to me, because I'll come at somebody with some music first, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like, hey, you know what, this chick or this dude, he be rocking out with his or her music, so y'all need to go check that or whatever. And then, you know, if conversation starts from that, then cool, but that ain't going to be my first thing that I say to these people, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I like your hair like this, or, you know, I like your picture when you had on, or when you had this purse, it was rocking. Like, nah, like, no. What's up with the music? What happened to the music? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That, it just, like I said, that bothers me, but at the same time, that's just reality. That's where we're living right now, so it is what it is.
It's entertainment. That's what it is. And we love to be entertained. We're boring and mundane people, and we like to be entertained. I listen to some music. My entertainment is I like to gamble, but everybody has each their own. Some people like to listen to music.
I like women, so if Kim Kardashian had another reality show, I'm on it every day. And whenever it come out, I'm on it. I'm trying to learn that motherfucker. For real, I guarantee she's going to have a VH1 reality love show. I guarantee that shit.
Oh, you know it's going to be cracking, but you know it's probably going to be on E, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got that locked down.
That bitch fine. Y'all can't even lie. She's fine. Y'all can't even lie and say she's not.
Well, yeah, she's fine.
Oh, yeah, she's fine.
She's fine. As you know, motherfuckers make it out to be like she just like, oh my God, I ain't.
Right, she's not. She's not.
She's bad. She's a bad chick, but not like that. No.
Yeah, she's a pretty woman.
It ain't nobody nowadays that's gonna make me, like, you know, faint. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no chick that, you know what I'm saying?
I would love to be at a Janet Jackson concert and she pulled me up on stage to do her little thing in the chair.
Well, yeah, you probably grew up in the '80s when Janet. That's who. Everybody that grew up in the '80s loved, that's Penny.
Yeah,
but
Penny, I mean on the nuts, Penny. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to fight a motherfucker. Penny is my girl.
Your Penny.
So
Your Penny was my Tootie from Facts of Life. No bullshit.
Right, Kim Field.
Damn. Or Ashley from Fresh Prince. God, motherfucking damn. Shout out to Danny Boy, man. God damn. Really?
Nah, but you know, but you know what, V? That was my shit, Janet Jackson. And I know that I seen that little episode when the concert when the dude came on the stage. And
she brought that punk up stage. That was a punk.
Yeah. She knows she was doing. She had a nigga
you know what?
She already know it went like that.
She didn't bring nobody real because they'd have molested her ass and they'd have been taking him off of the stage in handcuffs.
Hey, you know what?
Like she started. You know what I'm saying? That's why I went. She started.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? If it was any of us dudes on the joint right now, we'd have been laid out there and they would have strapped us up. We would have broke out of that bitch in a heartbeat. We know. We would have. I don't care if I was in cuffs. I would have broke that shit in a heartbeat. I would have been like, yeah, girl. I would have popped that. I would have did whatever I need to do.
Your ass would have been in prison, my nigga.
Yeah, because the dude tells you can't touch her. If you touch her, we're gonna fuck you up. But I'd have just took an ass whooping that night because that's a once in a lifetime thing right there. I'd have just took one for Janet. I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna tell y'all the story though. I was on stage with her and she hopped up on me, and I can't remember what else happened, but I do know that I did grab her.
But the nigga was strapped down to the fucking electric chair though. Like where was he gonna go?
I don't even really like JD because I just can't believe this shit.
Nah, they're not together no more though.
They're not
together no more.
All right, then I got a chance. God damn it, I'm cool with that. I need to get famous like right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got to get that, man. Cause, man, she is bad. She's bad, and I love her music, man. Her music is a shit. She got a couple songs that, man. Shit, my dick get hard. Just listen to that.
Control. That nigga Smokey said, control. That nigga crazy. Remember when he was talking on the phone? Remember when Smokey was talking on the phone with old girl? She said she like Janet Jackson. That nigga was on the phone like, control. That nigga Smokey crazy.
Yeah. Said she looked like Janet Jackson. She got over here looking like Freddie Jackson.
She said, how the call motherfucker looking like Freddie Jackson? That nigga crazy, boy. That nigga on the phone like, control. That nigga.
All of us, you know what I'm saying, we all had that little experience, man, got hooked up with somebody who got on the phone like, man, it's fine if she found on this motherfucking phone. She is got at least be.
Where's Amber at? Amber, are you still on here?
No, she off.
She bounced off, huh?
That nigga said you bounced off. Now, you know who was bad, though? No, I can't even disagree. What was the old girl name from The Last Dragon? The nigga that fought showing up. What's the old girl name? She was bad, light-skinned shorty that was singing and all that.
Was that Ray Don Chong?
No. Vanity?
She's not bad.
To me, back in the days, when I was 6, god damn. I said, who?
Vanity?
Vanity.
Oh, yeah.
Vanity.
Vanity went hard. Vanity went hard on everybody.
Damn, she was bad as shit.
Yeah, I had a coworker that used to date Vanity.
Damn, my nigga, shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was bullshitting, but he showed me pictures, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess you did fuck with her.
Hey,
I was kind of mad.
Some people, there's some celebrities and shit that used to date regular cats at one time. I used to fuck with a dude that used to fuck with, what's the chick? She like the, she on the game now. She was on Steve Harvey's show.
She bad, though.
She bad to me, man, but I got a partner that was like, boy, we'll tell you, I got a homeboy that'll tell you about, what's the old girl fucking name? She's been on VMCR, too. What is the old girl name? Fuck. She was real freaky-ass R&B singer from the 90s.
Adina Howard?
Huh? Adina Howard. I got a partner that'll tell you all about Adina Howard.
Yeah, my nigga, my nigga, he used to bust down Maya, the singer Maya. And when I said Alicia Keys, my homegirl, like I stayed in the same hotel room with when she first came out. She used to date my nigga. He playing now with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but that was a shorty back in the days and all that. Alicia, man.
Maya is sexy though. Maya is sexy. She is sexy. She's a sexy chick.
She on Dancing with the Stars now.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen.
I want to ask y'all.
She ain't made an album in 15 years. How the fuck is she still hanging around?
Nigga said 15 years.
Wait,
old girl, Nisha still on here?
Hey, where you said earlier, V, is image based. Just look and see how she look now, bro. There you go.
Wait, Nisha still on the line?
Yeah, Nisha's still on
I'm
here.
still on here.
Oh, I was about to get physical, Nisha. But wait, since it is ladies' night, hey, who y'all think the baddest female alive right now?
Oh, besides Nisha, I gotta figure
this
out.
This nigga right here.
Wow.
Lisa Ray is bad as fuck to me. God
Lisa
damn.
Ray is fine, but I don't know if she the baddest chick.
Nah.
Lisa Ray is overrated.
Don't say that, brother. Don't say that.
Overrated.
Hey, I still gotta say Alicia Keys though. I still gotta say Alicia Keys.
The baddest on the planet, my nigga. Lisa.
I mean, I'm just coming up with the name right now.
But
you going alphabetical order on us, huh? Alicia. Nah, I remember when Pam Gray used to make my little balls tickle. I swear to God, I used to see her, God damn, I was like 3. And I remember them titties. I'm sorry, Nisha, I don't mean to get crazy, but it is after hours. But I remember, boy, them titties, boy.
I'm trying to think of who I think is
wow.
the baddest female.
Who would I go with?
Alive right now?
I always thought was sexy. I like motherfucking, I like Jada Pinkett, and I like, what's the chick she played in motherfucking, she played in 2 of the motherfucking Matrix movies. The black girl in the Matrix movie, she's sexy as fuck to me, man. And she played in Triple X.
Nicole Scherzinger, that bitch is fucking bad. Y'all know who that is?
Who?
Nicole Scherzinger, whatever. How the fuck you say her name for the Pussycat Doll? That's a bad motherfucker right there, no lie.
Yeah,
Google that. Google that motherfucker right there, boy.
I can't think of who I think just the bad.
Hey, y'all gotta. Hey, since we going retro, y'all know, gotta give my girl Bernadette Stanis, Thelma from Good Times. You know, you gotta put it on there.
She wasn't the baddest, though. Baddest body.
She wasn't the baddest, but she was sexy. Anything about her back in the day was sexy.
She was on some rap group fucking video about 8-9 years ago. Body still kicking like a motherfucker.
Hey, you should see her MySpace pictures today, bro. She's still looking fine. Still.
I'm gonna go with I don't think I've ever seen anybody. I don't think I know of anybody that I've seen that looks better, that's in entertainment, than Old Faithful, Halle Berry.
Yeah.
That's
Halle Berry. I don't know how the hell we skipped over her. Like,
she's too bad.
That's like a given.
That's why.
She's on the list that, the list other than the list with Halle on top of that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Halle's fine as a motherfucker, boy.
She is.
Yeah, I don't. I was just sitting here thinking about, like, and I mean, there's real attractive women like Vivica Fox was bad before she had all the plastic surgery. Mariah Carey was.
I don't like Mariah. Her pants, the little the fucking jockey pants. Oh my God! On that TV show she ever had, super bad to me.
The girl from Taraji. I forget her last name.
Taraji
Henson.
She's not cute, but she's not top 10. She's not even top 10.
Oh no, but I'm saying like when you compare anybody to Halle Berry, you're like talking about like somebody. I mean, Halle's in like a whole nother universe.
She is. I don't want to.
I
don't want to leave.
She bad. She a diva and she got a body.
She is beautiful.
She got the whole shebang, huh? What's up, the girl Megan Fox? She bad as shit too. You know who that is?
Megan Fox.
Oh, Megan Fox. Yeah, she's a good one too.
That's who I was thinking of, man. Because Megan Fox just makes you look like, God damn, if I was able to get to you, girl, you definitely gonna get pregnant.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. I'm locking it down. Niggas gonna be mad at me. Yeah, nigga, I got her pregnant. Fuck it. She got her for the rest of her life.
I don't even want to leave Nisha out this conversation. I don't want to sound gay, Nisha. But
she dropped off.
Oh yeah, as soon as the nigga started talking about some titties, she wanted to go. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but I was Megan Good is super bad right now. Super
Megan
bad.
Good is good.
Megan Good, but Megan Fox. Y'all know who Megan Fox is? That white girl?
Megan Fox. Yeah, that from the Transformers.
God.
Yeah, she's fly. She's fly.
Megan Good.
I like her.
Don't lie, Megan.
I like her. But yeah, Megan Good. I was just thinking about the movie that she was in with The Game and Tyrese.
Yeah,
yeah, I like
she could get it.
Too.
Oh, girl, Cassie look good too though. Cassie look good. But about here, a little 12-year-old boy body though. Well, she got it. Y'all fucking with Laura London? Y'all fucking with her?
Oh yeah,
Laura London is cool.
She's good.
Dash is cool.
Motherfucking Lil Weezy.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. If what's her name, Megan Good had ass, she might be the toughest ever to me. I don't know. She's bad.
And she got a nice body though.
She's a little mama too. She's bad. She's bad. Hey fellas, this was enjoyable, but man, I'm about to hop back into this poker game. But I'm gonna have to do this again. This was fun.
Oh, you play poker? You play poker, bro? We need to play sometime, bro. That's what I do.
Oh, that's when I was telling y'all that some people how they entertain themselves by listening to what is going on with the paparazzi. I entertain myself by playing poker. So I'm about to go get my Phil Ivey on right now.
That's right.
All right, I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, man. You be good.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, that cat seemed like he mad cool. I don't know who he is, but
cool as a fan. No motherfucker came on and said Dante. Like the nigga about to phone check niggas just now. He's like Dante, nigga.
Yeah, but he from the 916, so he from SAC. So I know, you know, the moment he mentioned C-ball, so I was thinking maybe they kind of like linked up or whatever. But it was another 916 that didn't come on.
When I lived
so.
out there, I never heard of him or Brotherlands kicking up dust, and I got a
man. Hey V, when did you leave? When did you leave that area, V? When did you leave that area?
I was there from motherfucking 90.
That nigga V got the old gangster lingo though. That nigga said kicking up dust in my polo boots, huh?
Man, I never heard of, cause see, man, both them Brother Lynch and Sebo from Deuce 9.
Yeah.
And trust me, bro, it ain't nothing but B-Dogs in 916. That's it. Nothing but B-Dogs, nigga. You a rare commodity if you.
When'd you leave there though, V? Cause you know what I'm saying. It's been 97. Yeah, man. It's been a lot of shit since then though.
Putting in his work, but he ain't got no choice if you crippin' in sack. You ain't got no choice.
I mean that nigga just by talking to that dude. See, he's somebody I would chop it up with on the phone, but I wouldn't want to hang around that nigga though.
Sebo and 40 Glock, nigga. 40 Glock. That nigga ain't got no morals.
Yeah.
I was with the nigga with Big Rich. That nigga Big Rich is over there shaking, nigga.
Yeah, hey, it's just like when we was doing the thing over in Berkeley at Rasputin's and shit. When Mr. Fab, Yugmouth, Drew Down, all them niggas was there. Everybody was looking over their shoulder like it was some shit about to go down. So I can only do it for a minute, then I gotta shake it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, cause I ain't trying to get caught up though.
Yeah, it be like that though. Nah, I always thought Pac was a thug. Shit, he might have fooled me then, but I thought
him as a hustler, not a thug.
Yeah, I don't see the thug shit. You know what I'm saying? He gave the reason. You know the hate you gave little infants, fuck everybody. That was his thug life motto right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what thug life meant.
That's what a thug is all about. Ain't an outlaw. I'm not trying to say he was killing niggas, but ain't a thug like an outlaw type of nigga? Like don't give a fuck about nothing. Not no type of nigga gonna be decking niggas every 5 minutes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
a nigga that don't. As a thug is somebody that actually they have no desire to be on the right side of the.
There you go. Exactly.
Everything they do every day are never gonna work for nobody else. They gonna get it illegally. It's that life. You know what I'm saying? Like a mobster. A mobster is a motherfucking professional criminal. He's never gonna.
They gonna die. They gonna die a mobster. They gonna die doing the shit that they started doing. Like you said, kicking up dust.
That's a type of that's a thug to me. That's what he do.
Pac wasn't like that because, like I said, he was a student. He was a student. He did more shit I think for little kids and all this other shit that most people give him credit for. You know what I'm saying? He was pro-life. He wanted to do more shit. You know what I'm saying, before he died or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's why I never saw the dude as like, you know what I'm saying, shoot him up, bang, bang, thug this, thug that. Nah, he was more of a visionary, though, because, you know, he lived that shit. You know, he been around that shit because his mom was a Black Panther and shit, you know what I mean? So he been around that shit for too long, so yeah, he had shit to say. He had a lot of shit to say because he damn near seen that shit go down.
That's what I was saying. I was talking to an old girl the other day. She had me fucking furious because I'm sitting here like, all right, don't take one part of my life and make that who I am. Like, all right, fine, I go to church maybe once every 3 months, whatever the case is. Yeah, I went to school and all that kind of shit. Never said I was a thug, never in my life, though. But nigga done got rid of some blow. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? The nigga done put a nigga down and all that kind of shit. I did all that shit coming up, right?
See, perception is a motherfucker though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We cool. That's what I'm saying. We cool. We sitting arguing because she was like, you gonna get married one day. I said, man, that shit ain't for me. She was like, I know you. Trust me. I've known you for the past 5 years. And I said, yeah, I wanted something different for my son. I was engaged before. I wanted something different for my son. I wanted to be there for my son, wherever I had to sacrifice.
See, but you know what? The people that, you know what, and you said this chick know you. She should have actually knew you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about the girls and all that other shit or whatever. Okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But if people know your ass. If they know your ass outside of the shit, nigga, then, you know what I'm saying, then
her point was this. Her point was, she was just like, this bitch used to come to my block to get sneaker money. I was on the streets, nigga, like, what I was doing all day. Niggas wasn't just handing me money. I was making my shit, or whatever the case. But we talking today, she was just like, I said, we had to talk, we was talking about something, and she was just like, you trying to be, you rather people know you for negative shit when that's not really you. I said, yeah, I got a big heart, definitely. I'm a generous nigga. Yeah, I'm a funny nigga. I'm a cool nigga. If I got something, I give it to you. But you can't judge me for the past 3 years of my life. You can't say, cause I'm not gonna let you sit there and try to judge me on some shit like, oh yeah, the nigga been going to church for 2 years and the nigga he was proud that he wrote a song without cursing. Yeah, that's cool though, but at the end of the day, I want you to take me for everything that I am. Like, the nigga came from this and he made himself into this. Yeah, I've been a street nigga my whole life, and now I'm not. But you can't sit there and say, yeah, you a church nigga, like I'm some old clown nigga or something like that. Not that being a church nigga is a clown nigga, but I came from something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, perception is a bitch, because I always used to hear people on this show, V used to say, man, V is like the hustler, the player, like, you got like bitches left and right, you know what I'm saying? You probably have a gang of hoes, like, you be having, hey, V, like, you be having bitches on the strip, this, that, and the other, but they don't know you a family dude, you know what I'm saying? They don't know, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what half the other people need to know.
But the nigga was, all right, now look at this now. Now take a nigga that's just go to church and all he knows is 9 to 5 and working hard and take V. If your back was against the wall, you got to get rid of that white. You gonna do it. That nigga not gonna. Other nigga not gonna do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gonna do it.
That's what I'm trying to say. So she over here trying to contradict me. Like, my nigga, I just so blow for 5 years of my life. I'm not no kingpin. That's what I did because my mother she had to pay rent and she was taking care of her parents with no job. So what am I supposed to do? Let us all die? I can't do that. So I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? So she's sitting there saying, like, yeah, you'd rather be known for that kind of shit than be known for going to school. I never denied that shit, but what I'm saying is you got to take me as a whole person. Like, she
you got to take it all. You got to take the good, the bad. You got to put all that. You know,
she see me with the gangsters and all that. She was like,
seen that Facts of Life theme song. You take the good. No, I'm just playing.
I'm just saying, like, she see me with the gangster niggas and all that. You know, I'm riding around with these niggas, and she like, why you be with these niggas like that? You know that you ain't that kind of nigga. Yeah, I'm definitely not that kind of nigga, but I can relate to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And like, same way you can see me with the softest nigga on the planet. Yeah, I fuck with it, 'cause I fuck with everybody, but don't judge me who I fuck with. Don't sit there and say you trying to be somebody, 'cause I ain't even like to dress up at Halloween when I was little, nigga, 'cause I didn't want to be nobody else, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, though. It's funny we had that whole argument about image and all that shit, like, 'cause Pac had me fooled. I thought the nigga was a thug, straight up.
But until like I don't know how deep he really was into like his history and shit like that, but you know, I always used to hear about people because, you know, he was in the Bay, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And V, you probably knew too, because you probably heard around the way and shit, but you know what I'm saying, that dude, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of people, man, you know, used to be a lot of niggas used to be out. You know, a lot of the real hard niggas used to be out, you know, selling dope and shit like that. Pac did a little bit of that, but every motherfucker that I know that knew him back in the day will always say that dude was reading. He was always in his books. He was always doing blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
So was Biggie Smalls the guy.
I look at him like I would look at myself. Like, people think that I was this, that, and other, because, you know, I do know it. I've been around it. I could go around straight hood gangster niggas, and I don't feel any kind of different way because they don't fuck with me like that. They feel like I should be here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that he was that type of nigga. That's on some other shit, because I'm the square dude amongst my partners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the square dude.
He's on the square dude.
Really. You know what I'm saying? That's what they'll say. I'm the square dude amongst my partners, but I've done everything that they've done. I'm just not done on the same level.
Exactly. So now you know what I'm
saying. To do this for the rest of my life. I don't believe that you can hustle for life. I got partners that, nigga, I will never work a job, nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now, you feel what I'm saying now. Me knowing you for who you are right now, I know you're a working nigga, I know you're a family guy and all that kind of shit. So me sitting there saying, like, me and Brand start talking some old gangster street shit, and we be like, well, we can't talk to me because he don't know nothing about that. You going to be like, nah, hold on a minute, my nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I felt. Like, don't exclude me for no shit like that. Like, you niggas know that before I went to college and all that, before I was crossing niggas over on the basketball court, after practice, I was knocking niggas out, straight up, for fucking with my little brother or whatever the case was. I was over there stealing from the candy store like everybody else. I didn't think that made me a thug. It was a way of life for me, because that's all we knew. Now, all we knew was graffiti on the wall and stealing motherfucking, if we saw something we liked, we ran and got the shit, and we had fun doing the shit. I didn't do it to be malicious. It was fun at the time. You know what I'm saying? And then we niggas saw these niggas buying all types of Jordans and Gators and all type of shit. We wanted that shit, so we did what they did to get it. That was it. That was the way of life for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't exclude me for no shit like that. Like, I'm trying to play me, talking about something. And this is some random shit. She came out of nowhere. It was like, you want people to know you for the wrong shit. I'm like, man, no. I want people to know me for who I really am. Don't exclude me from no shit because I've been there before. That's all I was trying to say to her. This bitch came from left field with that shit.
Yeah, V, if you wanna get a good ass vibe, I ain't talking about this Thursday, but one of these Thursdays, man, you need to get a conspiracy theory shit on some image issues and shit like that. I guarantee you're gonna have people just fired up just like it was at night, bro, because that shit, boy, people be going crazy against this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people swear up and down, like, you know what I'm saying, they swear they don't look at the person's outer part before they look on the inside, but that's a damn lie.
Most of us don't. I mean, when you think about it, when you go on a job interview, you can have a resume, that motherfucker be fat as shit, let you go in there with a fucked up a suit, or don't have a suit on. You probably won't get the job.
Yeah, I think that might be. I think that might be a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And I might just kind of play that bias shit though, or I might just kind of be doing it on both sides because to me, I think you have to aspire to go get something, so you have to present yourself in a way so people can be able to get to know you though.
What if you don't?
Then they won't get hired.
If you broke off your ass and you don't own a suit, you should not have nothing, even though you got all the degrees.
Yeah, you're right, because, you know, the perception they're going to have when they look at you, be like, oh, this person ain't ready for it. Yeah, you ain't ready for it.
He's not the type of person that needs this $70,000 a year job. He's not a $70,000 a year type cat. He's not in the crowd.
Right.
Honestly,
when the motherfucker went to school and did what you said he needed to do to get there.
Yep.
He right, somebody let him in the door.
A nigga like me, a call before time, and be like, listen, man, I really want this job. You know, everything on my resume is what I'm all about. But I ain't got no money, man. I don't got no suit. You know, you gotta gab them up a little bit. But if you show up like that, my nigga, trust me, it's over.
Man, but see, I understand that. I've never had to do that. It was always important to me, and my family important to me. You must own a suit.
Yeah, I damn near came in my tuxedo when I got this Comcast gig. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, I tell you what, man. Every job interview I went on and shit, I bet you if I wasn't the best motherfucking candidate, I was best friend.
For real, motherfucking Farnsworth really with it.
Pimp stripe suit down, like what? Let's do this. Every time I go, I get motherfuckers to compliment me half the time on what I'm wearing. Nice suit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nice. I get that every time I walk into a motherfucking interview. Whenever I walk in an interview, man, I interview for jobs.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.